So today I'm going to do another episode where I create this book with cats. So this page says to create a bumpy page. Lay this page over a textured or bumpy surface. Try to draw or write something. So for this page, this is kind of gross and weird, but I decided I'm going to draw a cat sitting in its litter box, and the litter is going to be bumpy. So I'm going to take whatever you call this piece. It's very bumpy, so I'm going to put this underneath the paper, and I'm going to make the litter in the litter box bumpy. Originally, I was just going to add the bumpy part to the litter, but I decided to add it all around the cat, and I think it just kind of makes it look more interesting. The next page I'm going to do says, create a page for stickers. Place stickers all over this page. As you can see, I already added all the stickers to just this page right here. I did get these stickers at Walmart. They were $1. And I think they are super cute. So they have cats and dogs. And over here I found a sticker that says, I heart my cat. And so I drew a little girl who is hugging her cat. The next page says to create quick sketches. Draw something in 1 minute or less. Repeat drawing different things each time. There's no face. No. my 3 quick sketches. So I have the faceless cat. This was supposed to be Hello Kitty, and I believe she was supposed to be playing a guitar. I only got the face done, and this is just like a really fat, grumpy cat. So obviously they're just kind of silly, but it was a fun challenge. So I've completed 3 prompts in this book. So now I'm going to go back through and show you the ones that I've completed off camera, but I've completed it since the last video, as well as show you the ones that I completed today. So in my last video that I uploaded, this was the last page that I did in order, and then I skipped ahead to create a collection. I'm going to start with this page and go forward in order. So here is the Create a Border page. This page right here I just taped in. It's one of the pages that comes out in my book. I talk about in my last video how I think that this book has some issues. I kind of explained more about it in my last video, so I'm not going to go into great detail on this one. So I just tape it back in because when I pick up the book they fall out. So it doesn't look the best, but it's okay. This page is Create an Unusual Combination. So I decided to think of a tree with a red bird on top. And you know, cats love birds, they love climbing trees, so it was perfect. So I'm like, think of it in an unusual way. So I decided to make it an ice cream cone. And then the bird is a cherry. And so this is my first sketch of it. And I made a chocolate creek. I have some ice cream flowers and sprinkle bees. I wasn't very happy with the way this one turned out, and so I decided to make another one. It's exactly the same, except the ice cream is green and it has a cat climbing up the tree. So this page is Create a Record of Your Week. There's a page ahead that says to create a picture on this little square where the instructions are void. So there's a little grumpy cat saying no, so I'm not going to do this one. But I did decide that it was just too boring with just that little picture, so I made a whole bunch of little pictures. Okay, so this page between these two came out. So instead of trying to tape it in, I just cut off the little prompt and glued it up there, and then I glued the other prompt down there. And so this one over here says Create Quick Sketches, and so this is the one I completed on this episode. And when I was taping it in, I got the brilliant idea of using Hello Kitty on top of the faceless cat. And then the other page says to create a growth chart. And so you have a little cat in the tree and he's watching the life cycle of a butterfly. So this was the last one that I showed in the last video. So this is Create a Collection, and it may be gross to some people, but I collected the hair of some of the cats that belong to different members of my family. Okay, so this is Create a Refusal. Choose one page's instructions in this book to ignore. So this one just reminded me of Grumpy Cat, so I had to draw her. And so that's what I was talking about on this page. Then I also completed this one during this episode. So create a bumpy page. Create a page of stripe. I really like the way this turned out. I like the colors on these two pages. Create a signature. This wasn't the funnest page for me personally. And then this page that had that came out of the book, so I just cut the prompt off and glued it on. So it says create art with wax. Decorate this page using only wax, so I chose crayons. And there's a cat drawing my name. This page says to create a pocket. And it says store something in the pocket that is created between the two pages. So I made a little shirt pocket, and then there's this little kitty in there who's saying that he loves you and has a flower for you. This page says create an ink blot. Drop ink, paint, or other colored fluid onto this page and make observations about it. So I had black paint and I put it on the paper and it just kind of came out in a circle, so I took a toothpick and kind of moved it around. And basically this says that I didn't really see anything in these except for this one, and it reminded me of a creature with all of its belongings on its back. I kind of see Eeyore in it a little bit. And then I just thought a cat with ink on his tail would go with my theme very well. And the last page is create a page for stickers, and so I also did this page in my video. I did this one off of it, but I got these stickers from Walmart and just stuck them randomly all over it, and I think it looks cute. And I think that this page turned out very cute as well. So please comment below what page is your favorite. And please subscribe. I do have plenty of ideas for the rest of this Create This Book. I also have another Create This Book and a Create This Book 2, as well as some other drawing books. I have lots of ideas. I do post videos every Sunday, so stick around for that. And I believe Sunday's video is going to be a thrift store makeover, so I have these two little breakable cats who are getting painted on, and I think they look a million times better, so that'll be a fun video to watch, I think. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out my other Create This Book episodes. Bye!